Hey guys, it's Bub here, and in this video we're taking a look at Windows Clevine2X. Now Windows Clevine2X is a newer version of what at one point was Windows LongVista, which as the name implies is a custom developer modification of Windows Vista to kind of make it this hybrid mesh with Windows Longhorn. I'm very interested to take a look at this because we've been taking a look at a lot of Windows Vista based ISOs recently. As always, if you have any ISOs that you want me to take a look at, please drop them in the comments below, as I love doing viewer recommended videos. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it and boot into the Windows Clevine2X ISO. Now, if you go to try and find this, there are two pages on the archive.org website. There is one for Windows Clevine 1, which is what was previously named Windows LongVista, and then there's Windows Clevine 2X, which is the newer version that we're taking a look at here, and what I can tell is the latest version of this custom modification, which looks to be last updated around August of 2022. At least that's the build that I have here. Straight off the bat, that actually booted pretty quick once we got into the Windows environment. So let's go ahead, and of course it's going to ask us for a product key, but luckily there is one in the archive.org posting. Alright, luckily that product key did work, and the EULA does say you are about to use a Vista mod that does not affiliate with Microsoft Corporation. Do not sell your PC with Clevine2X on it. I feel like that's something that every modification should include, but let's just go ahead. We're now installing Windows, so nothing too out of the ordinary for a Windows install. Let's let this run, and we'll be back once we're ready to go. Alright, and here we are in the out-of-box experience. So let's go ahead and just set ourselves up a username. We'll leave the background as default. We don't need updates. Set up our network, and we are almost done. Not we are done, we're almost done, which I assume that means that this is going to run that check to determine the Windows experience score or something like that, or it's just going to hang on this pink screen and not move further. Alright, and here we are in the desktop of Windows Clevine Ultimate. Let's go ahead and close out of this and get straight into it. The one thing I do want to note is that we don't have VMware Tools installed, which means that we don't have the graphics acceleration enabled for Aero, but we can still fully evaluate the operating system. Now, at first glance, we'll start with this background. I really do like this background because it's like dark theme before dark theme became famous in Windows. They have a nice black background with sort of the nice aqua purplish arrow colors with these nice ribbons. I really do like this background. It is really nice. Moving on to the right side of the screen, we do have our Windows sidebar as we did in Windows Vista, because again, this mod is based on Windows Vista. Moving down to the taskbar, we have our system time, we have volume, we have our internet connection, Windows sidebar, safely remove hardware, Windows security alerts, and Bluetooth devices. Moving over to the left side, we have switch between windows, we have show desktop, and then the Windows start menu. When opening the Windows start menu here, we can see that we have, it looks like this is Windows Vista Ultimate, so we do have all of the fun extra sort of applications that come with Vista Ultimate, and it does look like here that they did replace the, I believe this is regularly a hibernate button. They put the shutdown button back on the start menu, which is something that I can't believe Windows Vista got rid of. If you didn't know this, in Windows Vista you had to hit the up arrow and then shut down, because this button was not shut down, it was hibernate. I believe it was hibernate. But let's take a look at everything that we have installed on this operating system. So we have all of our typical Windows applications. We have our Windows accessories. I mean, nothing too out of the ordinary here. Scrolling down, we have extras and upgrades, so we can get the secure online key backup, small business resources, or the marketplace. We then have games, including everything that we get in Windows Vista. So Inkball, Purple Place, that was my favorite. If you watch this channel for a long time, you know that I've always played Purple Place on Windows Vista. We have the K-Lite Codec Pack, which I've never heard of that before. I'm not exactly sure what it does. Something with audio based on these. I have no idea. This is very interesting. Then under maintenance, we have our typical maintenance things, and then startup, which is empty. Let's go ahead, and on the desktop here, the only icon that we have, I skipped over this, is the recycle bin, which takes us perfectly into our file explorer that we'll go ahead and take a look at. So the theme in the file explorer, you can see it's like a purplish blue theme that we have here, the gradients across. And then here you can see we have documents, pictures, music, recently changed, searches, and public. And then over on the right side, we have our local disk and then the ISO, which for Windows Vista ISO, this is actually pretty big. This is a 5.83 gigabyte ISO, which, like I said, for Windows Vista is pretty incredible in a bad way. Looking at the C drive, we can see that we have only this OS installed, not even VMware tools. And I put a 40 gig disk in this computer, so 39.9. We are using 17.6 gigs, which I can't recall off the top of my head how much regular Windows Vista uses, but that is a lot of storage for Windows Vista. Let's go ahead and jump into personalization here and see what we can do with that. Let's go ahead and look at our desktop wallpapers, where we see that we have really the only one that's custom to this ISO is this one right here, this nice blackish, purplish background. Everything else is what we would typically expect for Windows Vista, so not too bad to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a look at WinVer, see what that says. So they did customize this a lot actually with the purple bar at the top. Windows Clevine Ultimate, copyright 2022, build 6003, Clevine2X, 08-2022, which is August 2022, with USP 3. I'm assuming Ultimate Service Pack 3 there. Lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at our Windows Task Manager here. Not too many processes running that we don't know about, all of our services. And under performance, our CPU is doing what we'd expect, but memory, wow. I only put a gig in this machine because that's what VMware recommended me to use, but I mean, we're idling at 710 megs of RAM being used, which means we have about, less than 300 megs free, which is kind of incredible that we're just idling. I guess maybe it wouldn't have been a bad idea to increase the amount of RAM available to this operating system. So with that being said, this is a very brief overview of Windows Clevine2X. Definitely let me know what you think about this ISO down in the comments below, and if you have any other ISOs that you want me to take a look at, please also leave them in the comments below, as I love doing viewer recommended ISOs. With that being said, if you like this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, as I do all kinds of different technology videos, including device restorations. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.